Boing.
That's from Wayne's World.
Mm-hmm.
Swing,
Swing,
swing, swing,
swing, swing, swing, swing,
swing, swing,
swing.
swing. There's your intro.
There's your intro right there, Billy.
There's your intro.
Roll. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
All right.
Welcome back, everybody. Break the Seal podcast. Boys are back.
Hello.
Johnny and B.
We're back.
Episode number
18.
18. Gosh,
1-8.
we're getting close to that 2-0 mark.
We are.
Pretty
that
close.
Magical statistic.
Imagine, you remember what I told? I remember the statistic. If you get
Yes.
to episode 21 with your podcast, you're top 10% of all podcasts
Yep.
ever, which I think is crazy. But I
That
can
is
see that
crazy.
being true.
I can see. I mean, it is a lot of work to
'cause-
maintain a podcast.
Yeah, and to the discipline and the consistency to show
tough.
up and do it.
Yep.
It's not easy.
Yep.
People have lives and shit going on. And if you just like search podcasts or whatever on like Google or Spotify or whatever, a lot of them are like 2 episodes, 5 episodes, 6 episodes.
Well,
It's
and
like,
you look at the timestamp on it. Yeah, it was
and
like
it's
3
like-
years ago.
yeah, 3 years ago for like 20 minutes.
Right.
These 2 dudes did a podcast like 4 times.
They
It's like-
tried it out.
Yeah, they tried.
They gave it
out.
a shot.
They gave it a shot. and
Well,
they're
we're
like,
not going to
whatever.
be another fatal statistic on the podcast. We're gonna.
And then look at,
We're in it for longevity.
Joe
folks.
Rogan's podcast is like episode number however many thousand,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll go for hour, 2 hours, 3 hours.
I was talking to somebody fairly recently at the bar, talking about the podcast,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, do you go for like a couple hours, 3 hours?" I'm like, "Well, we could probably, but
We could.
we've just been trying to keep it shorter, just for the attention span."
Correct.
Typically that you get, right? Most people probably aren't going to sit there for that long, but the guy brought up Joe Rogan's podcast, and I'm like, that's also Joe Rogan, though. He can go
Yeah.
for 3 hours with, the types of guests he's got on, and
Well, also, like, it's not just him and like one of his friends every single
Right.
time. He
They
does
have-
bring on guests.
they have pretty
Every-
solid guests on there.
pretty solid guests. If you're the biggest podcast in the world, you can bring on any. He's had fucking Elon Musk on.
He's had some
Solid, some
high
solid-
profile peeps on there.
Correct. Yeah.
So to the gentleman that was telling me that, I'm like, well, thank you for your encouragement, but
Yeah.
we're not quite there yet. So we're going for about an hour right
We
now.
appreciate the support, but we're not quite there yet. And, like, we've gone for an hour and a half
We have.
before.
Yeah,
And even that for me
we could
is like
continue to go. I mean, certain nights we could probably go and go and go, but
True.
it's probably good to just keep it to about an hour. And
try to keep it in an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Attention
that's
spans
been a
are
good.
a thing.
I feel like that's been a good distance for us.
Yep. We can
So-
hit that. We can hit an hour easy.
Easy peasy.
And if we do bring guests on, which we do plan to do,
We still do.
yeah,
Yeah.
those could go maybe a little bit longer
Yeah.
potentially.
Things here at Break the Seal are gonna be running like a fine-tuned machine here from here on out.
Correct.
Yep.
P got a new laptop.
Got a new laptop, new working
Good.
station, so just means more speed, more power, more pumping out stuff.
More
Just-
space for activities.
yeah, so much more space for
So
activities.
much more space for activities. So much more potential.
I'm gonna call that baby the content machine.
Listen, technology is it's a thing.
It is.
It's a thing. It's an amazing thing.
Sure is.
And, I've never had a MacBook, but I've heard it's pretty legit.
It's amazing.
Shit that it can do,
Yep.
Because how long have you had that one?
It's been a while.
For a minute?
Yeah, probably since I was in college.
College?
Yeah.
Solid.
So, but it's been a trusty computer, but it was time.
Time.
It was time to upgrade.
Move on.
So
Move on, move up.
I'm excited to mess around with that a little bit, but yeah, it'll be a nice addition to the process. It'll help us out. So
Absolutely.
it just means more pumping out some stuff to you.
Pumping out some stuff to you.
And we do need to revisit the social medias. We've been very much a word of mouth podcast to this point, but
Yep.
we'll start getting some stuff out there too.
I'll be honest. I'll just say it. We both kind of been slacking a little bit.
100% on the
100%.
social media.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
Yep. And yeah, just
We
in
have
general.
nothing on Instagram. We have next to nothing on TikTok. We don't have last couple episodes up on YouTube. We're slack. We're both slacking all around.
Yep.
But we're gonna kick it in the butt.
We're still here.
We're still here.
Yep.
One thing you can't say is that we're not consistent at showing up. We always show up.
Correct.
We show up.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah. It was Father's Day this last weekend, so we were both traveling,
Was
Yep.
both out of town.
but
Faja's Day.
now it's all the Fajas out there. Hope you had a happy Father's Day. And
What'd you
spent
get your
time with
father? Did you
family.
get him anything?
I mean, nothing too crazy.
Not too crazy.
I'm kind of a gift card guy, if I'm being honest.
Me and my sister got him just like a card, and my sister wanted to get him a card, and I got him a big bottle of Black Velvet.
There you go.
Canadian
that.
whiskey. That's his favorite.
Yep.
Drinks it pretty much every night now. A little bit more so because he's retired. So
Well, sure.
he's running out of.
Gotta have a sipper.
Yeah, he's running out of supply quicker. So I figured I'd get him a nice little bottle.
It's good.
So.
Yep.
And he had his grandsons in town too. We did some fishing. Haven't gone fishing since I was about 12 years old. So
And you said you
we
reeled
caught
in a
some
bass.
shit. We caught a few fish. We caught. It's one of those there's a pond in my parents' neighborhood. It's one of those ponds where like the city fills it with fish. You know, one of those deals.
They stock it up.
Yeah, they stock it up.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know how often they do that, but they do that. And there's some variety in there. We caught a smallmouth bass, a bluegill, and we caught a little sunfish.
Oh, there you
So,
go.
variety.
Yeah, you got a good variety there. Good selection.
Correct. Yeah, variety.
Yep.
It was the nephew's his first time going fishing, so
First time ever. Mm-hmm. Very nice. I love to fish.
it's I've never been one for fishing. I used to do it a lot when I was a kid in that same pond. Me and my friends, we would just like take like little bits of hot dog, and we go
Oh, yeah.
down there with fishing poles, and we'd catch shit all night long.
What would you catch with that typically?
Same kind of shit. You know, and that pond is mostly bluegill and sunfish, and
Yeah.
there's some catfish in there.
I was gonna say you can
Some
use
bass.
the hot dogs for catfish too.
I caught like one or two catfish, some bass, but a lot of bluegill and sunfish is
Yeah.
what's in that pond. So,
As
but
long as you're catching something,
fishing is relaxing though.
it really is.
It
Yeah.
is. I mean, it was just me and my dad and my older nephew. It was just us three. Just got away from mom and grandma for a while. Just
Yeah.
did some man shit, you know.
Yeah.
Just
You're
get
just
some
like out in nature, just
out in
chilling.
nature, you know, catching
Yeah.
fish and shit. It was fun.
That's great.
Yeah, it was a good
I
time.
love fishing, just for that reason. Even if I don't catch anything, just the fact of being out there and enjoying the weather, being outside. You know, you're not on your phone all the time and
Oh, 100%.
not cooped up in the house. You're just out enjoying nature.
Not even bringing your phone. Like I didn't even bring like my phone
Unless
when
you're
I
gonna
went.
like listen to music or something.
No, my dad brought his phone to like take pictures because you know it was his first fish. We want to take pictures, but
Yeah, for
other
sure.
than that, just left it. It's nice to just be out there. To actually catch fish is a bonus,
Absolutely.
you know.
Yeah.
And there was nobody out there. It was just us. It's like we had the whole pond to ourselves.
Well, you definitely want to catch fish. That's the goal. But
Well, that's the goal.
Yeah.
But
there's
the
been
point
many a
is-
times though, just going out, you strike out, but still nice
nice
to have been
little,
out there. You know what I mean?
Got a nice little farmer's tan.
Nice tan.
Yeah, farmer's tan. Go home.
I was listening to this other podcast recently about kind of just it was addressing mental health, but it was revolving around like being out in nature and stuff. And it just talked about kind of things we've talked about in the past where, you know, so many people these days are just glued to their phones or whatever and just like cooped up inside, and like how much of an impact that has on people's mental health. But
For sure.
you know, this was just kind of talking about, well, if you kind of switch up that routine, get outside more, just be out in nature and stuff, your mental health just turns dramatically with that.
100%.
Yeah.
No,
Here's
that's
Sadie up there.
100%. Yeah, did you guys hear Sadie? She was seeing a dog.
Must be a dog out there
Something.
for sure.
Somebody's walking by.
Yeah.
Freaking around.
Yeah.
God damn it. Sadie, leave him alone. Just leave it. Leave it, girl.
Oh man, she's really getting after whatever.
And she's pissed.
She doesn't
Get off my damn
She
property.
doesn't react when you come in the door, but man,
No,
if it do- if
what
it
the
do-
hell? I was telling you about that. I go upstairs and she doesn't even react to me anymore. She goes upstairs, she's just sitting there on the couch, like looking at me. I'm like,
oh hey Johnny.
are you gonna get up or wag your tail or anything? Nothing.
Hey Johnny, I'm just chilling.
She's like,
If
yeah,
a
I know who
dog
you are.
walks by though, man,
Jesus.
lights out.
Those are shit. No, but to go back to what you were saying, 100%. Like when I was out there, like when I go home and my nephews are home, I don't even I rarely touch my phone. Sometimes I'll take like a snap video, like if we're doing something fun.
For sure.
But it's mostly in my pocket.
Yep.
I'm not checking it. I'm not checking Instagram or anything, messages, nothing. And it is definitely, you can just feel the difference in your mind,
Feel like a lift.
your body.
Just everything.
I
Just
sleep
a
better
lift. Yeah.
when I'm at home. Well, like
Yep.
when I'm home and everybody's there, mom and dad's there, grandma and grandpa, you know, my sister's there, my nephews are there, you know, my brother-in-law is there most of the time. And it's like when we're all there, it's like I sleep better. I'm not on my phone. We're doing shit, you know, we're waking
Yeah.
up early in the morning making pancakes and shit, like
spending quality time
correct. I think
in
that's like
person with your family. Like,
correct.
it's-
The people who
yeah.
you're supposed to be around most of the time
Right.
is your family. Like
Right.
I feel like this is like I heard this on a podcast the other day. This is like an interesting idea. It's like we used to live in clans a lot more. Like if you think about it, like we all live very separately, our families.
Mm-hmm.
Like we all used to live in like clans. Like my mom's side of the family, there's like 60 people over there that I never see. I never see any of them. It's like, you know, I grew up with
Everybody's
like
just
my
kinda
cousins.
scattered around.
Yeah, we're scattered
Yeah.
around. We're all around Iowa or the country. We all have our own relationships. We all have our own houses.
Mm-hmm.
We all have our own incomes. We're all paying our own taxes, and we rarely see each other. Maybe around the holidays, maybe. But like hundreds of years ago, 1,000 years ago, it's like we'd all live together
Yeah.
in the same place.
Yeah.
You know, and it was
Your
just like
family that's your
correct.
That's your posse. That's your people.
And it's like,
Yep.
you know, wouldn't that be like better? We could all just like help each other out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of having to like pull up an app to find a babysitter, you could just let your cousin know,
Yeah.
like, hey, what are you doing?
Hey Jamie,
You know what I'm
what
saying?
are you doing Saturday?
Exactly.
And watch
Like
Ken
every
Timmy?
single time I go up to Wisconsin, to Madison, to see my sister and my nephews, they're always like, hey, so when are you gonna move up here? You know what I mean? Like they always like want me to be closer.
Yeah.
And you know, mom and dad ask me like, hey, you know, what do you want to do? Kind of thing. It's like, I don't know. I think we're meant to live together, not separate. Everybody's
At least
so
close.
separate.
Yeah. Right.
And it's different if you like hate your family. That's different.
Well, that is
But-
very different. But yeah, I feel like that's become more and more common though, where just, you know,
you just live
families-
separately.
Yeah.
Like, what
Families.
if you lived right across the street from your brother?
I would love that.
Would that be like awesome
Yeah.
or terrible?
I would enjoy it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because he'd just be like,
I could just walk across the street whenever and go say hi and
your nieces could just walk across the street and see their uncle.
right.
Go to Uncle
Yeah,
Ben's house.
I
It's
would
across the
love
street. Or him and his wife want to go on a date night. Oh, Uncle Ben's come over
Just
and
come
babysit
over
you
and-
guys.
Yeah,
It's like right fucking there.
Right.
Like, doesn't that make sense?
it does.
We all live so separately.
I thought
and-
about looking for a place out there actually for that reason, just so I could be closer to all of them. You know,
It makes sense.
It does.
They're not that far away anyway.
no,
And
they're
you go
not.
see
They're
them.
not right now, but it's like 30 minutes out there. So
Yeah.
it's not to say that that's very far. It really isn't. But
No. But
yeah.
honestly, it would make the most sense because, like, I'm here in Des Moines. My parents are home in Iowa City.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we're from home. My sister's up in Madison. Well, and you know, the kids are in school there now because they're out of kindergarten and first grade now. And it's like, what would make the most sense is for everybody to move up there.
sure.
That would make the most sense to do because
Mm-hmm.
like so we can all be kind of in the same area. This
Yeah.
idea of like everybody in your family living separate, like
That's
what,
kind of
why? What's
how
the
it
point?
is. Like these days, though, everybody
Yeah.
goes and does their own,
does
takes
their own thing,
path,
which you know you got to take your own path. You do,
I think
but
career kind of plays into that a little bit.
that too,
Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
But
Career choice, you got to go to where jobs are. So
That's true.
that also is going to take people in different directions.
they're just trying to separate us all. That's what
I
they're doing.
mean, isolation, it's not a good thing. It's not good. It's not.
It's no good.
Yeah. Crazy though.
I mean, I wouldn't want to live in a house with anybody.
No.
I'd want
You
my
just want
own.
to be, I mean, you want your privacy still, but
Yeah, 100%.
But-
I don't want to live in my sister's house or my mom and dad's house
Right.
at this point. Hell no.
no.
But like vicinity, like area,
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. So,
I don't know.
but it's always nice to spend time with family, and yeah, you just gives you a lift every time, you know, getting out and doing that kind of stuff, going fishing, going to play golf.
You gotta unplug.
You got unplugged for sure.
Gotta
That's what it
unplug.
comes down to.
That's
It's like-
really what it is.
I tell you often, a lot of times I just go walk around downtown. It's not really in nature per se, but that's always a lift for me.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I used to do that when I lived down there all the time, but so I think that's why I continue to just take little trips on the weekends there
Yeah.
and walk around a bit.
It's not even in like nature or around like your family. You can just go like walk around and do something.
Yeah.
Like be around people
Correct.
somehow
Yeah.
with your phone in your pocket, leave it in
Right.
your pocket, and go talk to somebody.
Sure.
Go talk to some stranger you've never talked to before.
Yep.
Go do that. If like the work week stressed you out like a motherfucker, like talking to some random stranger about some bullshit.
About something totally unrelated.
Yeah, like
to-
3 or 4 beers deep, like that's gonna just take your mind off
will.
everything. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it will.
That's
Yep.
how that works.
Yep.
It's healthy.
But
It's
on
healthy.
the other hand, though, if you just sit around and go down the rabbit hole of social media and all that stuff,
Oh, it's horrible. Like
awful.
I've had weekends where, like I don't know, maybe you were out of town or I didn't hit you up or something, and I just like literally just sat. I'd wake up, eat breakfast, I go to the gym, and then I come home, and then I literally just sit on my phone and my couch for like 5 hours.
But at least
I've literally
at least you got the gym in there, though.
I did that. I mean, that's fine. Like, I literally think that's part of the reason why I'm not insane. It's because I go to
Yeah.
I still have my
Get
fucking.
your workout in still.
I still have my Anytime Fitness membership.
Yep.
I use it. Whenever there's like a Friday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, where we don't have anything like planned, I try to use it
For sure.
for that.
Yeah.
But no,
But I've done that before too, where I'm just like
it's
at
horrible.
home, and I
get
could,
like a
I could do
headache.
so many other things here too. That's the crazy part. But I just, for whatever reason, and that's part of it. It's just like addicting. You just pull out your phone and go down whatever app rabbit hole
It's
you
horrible.
can. It feels like so. I'm happy to announce that I just today deleted the Facebook app from my phone. So thank you.
Applause.
Thank you.
Applause. Fantastic.
Very liberating feeling.
No, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Facebook is like, it's probably the most toxic
I think so.
of social media apps because what do people post on there? Everything.
It's either
Political.
It's either look at me posts or political stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg. You're a dork, dude. You're a fucking dork.
It's turned
But-
into quite the animal. Facebook has.
God, he's such a dork, man. He ruined everything.
I mean, I feel like
He
I feel
started
like
all
it's
this shit.
more of a problem than people really
No,
lead on
he
to be.
started all of this shit.
Yeah.
He's a dork, so he's like, I'm gonna take the social experience and I'm gonna put it on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm a dork.
Terrible idea.
Why the fuck would you do that? Unless you're a dork.
Thought I heard it like an airplane or something.
You got the
didn't.
door shut. No airplane?
No, I'm with you though, dude.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
I think it's really,
I mean,
especially in the last, I don't know,
5, 10
10
years.
years, it's just had a
like Facebook was
very negative impact.
Facebook was dope back in like
Sure.
high school, like first couple years of college. Facebook
It started out as a very just harmless thing. Like, oh, you post,
Yeah.
what's your interest? I like baseball.
Yeah.
Here's a Braves post.
Here's some pictures of me and my friends
Yeah.
this weekend.
Went and played golf.
Or you meet some girl at a bar and you're like, oh, I'll add you on Facebook. I'll
Yeah.
check out your Facebook page.
Right.
That's what it was.
Yep.
That was cool.
Right.
That was fine. It's not that anymore.
It was very simpler times.
Correct.
Then.
Much simpler times. It's bullshit.
That was a shit show.
I had a conversation. Listen, I had a conversation with my dad this weekend, and I was like, I'm gonna start a movement, and I'm gonna see if in on it, Biscuit. I'm gonna see if you're in on this. I say we start a movement of just going back to flip phones.
I'm down.
Like just spread the word. We start doing it. Spread the word. Everybody go back to flip phones.
I will commit to that.
I would 100% commit. No apps, nothing. Like you can still have all of your social media, but you just do it from your laptop. You can have Instagram.
Right? You
can
come
have
home
TikTok.
and check it.
Yeah, you can have
occasionally.
TikTok, you can have Facebook, you can have everything, but just on your laptop,
Right.
not in your fucking pocket all the time.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Agreed.
If you want, like, the point of the flip phone is like when I'm out and about, if you have something that you really want to call me or
You can
text
call
me.
me or text me.
But you don't-
if I have the ability to text and call, I'm good.
Correct.
I'm good.
Why the fuck do I need to check Instagram when I'm driving
You don't.
or at work?
No.
Why? There's no
Or if
reason.
you're like out with people.
Correct.
You're supposed to be out with people to be out with people
out
and
with
talk.
people.
And yeah,
Not sending dumbass Snapchats to fucking girls that you match with on fucking Tinder.
right.
Stupid.
And I think
bullshit.
we've all been guilty of it for sure. I know I have 100%. But
100%.
But then I catch myself and say, damn it, like I fucking hate doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking did it tonight. You saw me do it tonight. it's stupid though. It is stupid.
Yeah. So I'll sign whatever you want me to. Flip phones.
I'll create a contract. I'll have one typed up with legal, and have you sign it.
Make sure it gets
And we'll both sign it.
make sure it gets notarized.
Notarized, and we'll do 12 or 48 months. Maybe 12 months.
12 months.
12 months.
Yep.
No social media in your pocket, essentially, is what it'll be.
Yeah.
You can be on social media, but you have to be at home on the internet by yourself.
I feel like at first
That's fine.
it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be weird.
I am gonna miss having music. I'm gonna have to figure something else out there.
Ooh, Spotify.
Yeah.
There's MP3 players.
There it is.
Use iPods. You can do iPods.
I mean, that's a really big one for me right there, dude.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Driving in the car with no,
I can't imagine that one.
music, that's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
There's ways around it though. There's still
I had-
MP3 players or
There
iPads
is,
or
but-
remember the little disc like iPods.
I do.
Yeah, they have those. Listen, you gotta make sacrifices.
I'm scared now.
No, you gotta make sacrifices. I didn't say it was gonna be easy.
No, it isn't.
No.
Not with that factor thrown in
But
there.
if you solve,
I was like so gung ho until the music factor came up because
but if you solve the music problem,
that is my lifeline.
you can solve the music problem.
Yeah.
There's iPods.
It is solvable.
It's 100% solvable.
It is.
Every one of these cars have like, still aux cords and
They do.
shit like that.
They
you can
do.
buy an iPod.
Yeah.
Still have them.
You're right.
I'm just saying. There's
Boy.
this BlackBerry flip phone that's pretty fucking dope that I used to have. I told you about it.
You did.
It has the little circle,
The ball.
the little light up ball, and it's light up.
Mm-hmm. I
It's dope.
liked Blackberries a lot.
It's dope.
Yeah.
It's a cool phone. I could totally go back to it.
Yeah.
Just forget all this social media shit.
I'm curious to go out there and check out some flip phones, see what I might go with, because
They
I do
made
think as much of a challenge as it would be, especially at first, I think over time
you'd revert back.
I think you would fall into that. It's actually a lot better that I'm not on my phone all day checking whatever.
Like pull up your screen time app.
Oh
on your
yeah,
phone.
mine was up like 15% this last week. I got that notification.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate those notifications. Dude, I'm on it like 5 hours a day.
Yeah, mine
4 or
was
5.
up a lot for some
How
reason.
many? What's your hours? Like how many a day?
Oh boy.
Mine hovers
Probably a
around
lot, dude.
5. It's terrible. Terrible.
Where do I go to?
4.5 or 5. Go screen time. It's like a purple looking app. It's got an hourglass. It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
I'm gonna pour us a shot too, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You do want one?
Thank you. Yes.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my god, thank you. You're welcome.
Why am I not seeing
I'm gonna
that?
guess 3.5 hours for you. 3.5 to 4. I'm on mine literally 5 hours a day. It's absolutely horrible. It's terrible.
Okay, let's see. Daily average 3 hours and 1 minute.
Figured you'd be around the 3 hour mark. That's not bad.
Where were you at?
4.5 to 5.
I mean, still 3 hours and 20 minutes seems like a lot.
You
I
know
just went
what?
up.
You know what my weakness is?
What?
God, it's YouTube.
Is it really?
God, I am obsessed with YouTube. YouTube, I'll just say, because YouTube is not, it's social media, but it's not
It's
like,
not really. You're not like connecting with people. on
no,
there.
it's not like personal people's stuff. It's like anybody can just post informational videos. Like, I think that YouTube is like the most important, like the most useful tool that exists today.
I mean,
Like,
there's-
if you
there's
literally-
a lot of stuff on YouTube.
If you want to know how to do, I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
If you want to know how to do anything,
That's
you
the
can
first
YouTube
place
it.
I go.
YouTube.
There's gonna
And
be
my
a video.
If my dad needs to find out how to fix something in my mom's car on his own, he just YouTubes it.
Yeah,
Boom, done.
you can find anything on there.
You don't need to know how to do anything because YouTube will just show you. Like,
It can be some like really obscure, like oddball thing too. I
Yeah.
guarantee you, whatever it is.
Guarantee.
You go on YouTube, you search it, you're gonna find somebody that has a tutorial
some
on.
nerd from Alaska somewhere or some shit it put a video of how to fix the whatever, and it's on there.
Yep.
Boom. You want to do a shot?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Here's yours.
Gracias.
Pour it up to the brim. Old Smoky
Look at that.
moonshine. Banana pudding.
Banana pudding.
What should we toast to?
Your call.
Here's all to you guys at home, our loyal subscribers.
We appreciate you.
We love you guys.
Thanks for tuning in once again.
Stay healthy, stay wealthy.
It's just wrong.
Immaculate.
It's just wrong.
It's immaculate. No, it's immaculate.
Wrong how good it is.
It's fantastic. It's next level. Why don't they have that stuff at bars?
They might. I guess I've never really checked
I
for
really asked for it.
it. Yeah.
They probably do.
Some places might.
If they did, they'd make a killing.
We're gonna hit up that strawberry cream next, so that's
That's
gonna
a
be
flavor. That's a flavor.
Yeah. Does that sound good or no?
Yes. Yes. Literally anything.
Yeah,
Anything. We'll try everything they have.
for sure. I feel like we do just have to do the full
Well,
gauntlet.
yeah, we need to get the full spectrum because we've
First
tried
one was
this.
good. Butter pecan was good, but banana pudding has been damn.
Have we? Is this is our second
Yeah.
banana pudding? Mm-hmm. So we've gone butter
It is.
pecan, banana. Yeah, we gotta try
Banana
strawberry.
pudding was so good, we did it twice.
Happens.
It was also because that's what they had there when I went. So
Well, I mean, hey.
actually, it was between butter pecan again or banana pudding again. So I went with banana pudding again.
Between those two, yeah,
But next time we will have something
strawberry
different.
cream.
Yes,
Listen,
there's no debate.
correct. It is fantastic.
What are you drinking tonight, though, Johnny? Didn't cover that yet.
We didn't even cover that yet.
No.
Well, a couple things. Number one is Busch Light.
Yep.
Busch Light. And I had one of these before we started.
Yeah.
Natty Ice.
The old natty.
Natural Ice, 5.9%, which is crazy.
The
What do
old,
you got over
The
there?
old black bullet. I like those cans though.
The cans are cool.
Yeah.
They're really cool. But you got them.
I've got some repeat offenders here at Topo Chico, exotic pineapple, and then I had one more of these simply spiked strawberries.
There you go.
Guzzled that baby down.
Boom.
Yeah, I'm kind of just drinking what's left. And
You're
then
on the seltzers.
I like them. They're
good.
You know, especially it's summertime now. Tuesday summer evening.
Correct.
And it's light.
Remember, like a few summers ago, like 2 or 3 summers ago, was like the summer of the White Claw.
Oh yeah.
It was just everywhere. It was back when I was living downtown in those apartments, and we had a pool in our complex.
Yep.
And it was just like every day, every weekend was just like White Claw cans everywhere. It was like the new thing, and it was literally like all people were drinking. If you were outside and you were drinking, a few summers ago, it was White Claw.
White Claw.
Yeah.
And then
It
like
took over.
high noons came about,
Yeah.
and then it just kind of exploded. Like everybody just started to do a seltzer or
Yeah.
vodka soda. in a
Because they
can.
saw how much money White Claw was making. They just went off the
Yeah.
charts. It's like, well, shit, we got to do something
Everybody
like that.
had to do their own.
Everybody jumped on board.
Yep.
Bud Lights got seltzer.
Corona.
High
you got the
Noons. did their
Trulies,
thing.
obviously.
Trulies, yeah, that was probably the second biggest one.
Yeah,
Nuts.
it is nuts.
Nuts.
So nuts.
Let's get jump on board. It's nuts.
I don't think there's any other seltzer to make at this point. They're out there. Like you're not going to come up with another one.
Any flavor, anything you want.
And
It's
if you
already
do-
invented.
If you do, you better make it good, cause
Yeah. It's already out there.
a lot of competition. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Correct.
correcto.
But Busch Light still the crown,
Yeah.
the king. Don't you
Oh, I
think?
mean, obviously, you got the freaking flag back there.
Yeah,
Can't see
can't
that,
see it.
but
No, it's back there. It's right
sign
behind.
up there. It's the nectar of the gods. It's always going to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got an emblem right there. We got a flag back there. Neither one of the cameras can see, but it is back there.
Yeah.
It is on the
We're not
walls.
lying to you. Maybe we'll move some stuff around and put the
We can.
flag with
some point.
camera shot.
You can put the Busch Light like right here.
I mean, we gotta
Boom.
promote the best beer out there, right?
Correct.
Yep.
And then maybe like the Busch Light flag, like cover that brick wall, maybe like behind you.
Just kind of drape it back there.
Yeah, behind the couch.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
So many ideas.
Did you ever watch the series Black Mirror on Netflix?
No, I've seen like a trailer for it. Like, what the fuck is it about? It's like these.
It's always
kids-
been just kind of a I think there's 6 seasons now, but every episode's a different storyline, different plot, but they're all just like really mind-twisting episodes of all sorts of stuff. Like some of it's kind of sci-fi-ish, and like it's supposed to just kind of be a mind twister. But they came out with a new season, and they're like hour-long episodes, so kind of get invested. Black Mirror
on Netflix.
Yeah, it's been a pretty popular series, and the new one just came out, and I kind of saw some mixed reviews, but there's a lot of pretty high-profile actors and celebrities that are in them this time around. I thought they were pretty good.
Does it have to do with like, what does it have to do with? Is it like drama? Is
I mean,
like
every episode
murder mysteries?
Yeah, a little bit of everything, really. You kind of just have to get into it to really know. But every episode's a different storyline completely.
Different characters?
None of them are related.
Different actors?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is interesting. But
they just
every plot is just like really, really mind twisting. I remember watching it when it first came out. Shoot, that was probably back in like 2015, 2016 maybe. I think that was when it first came out, but
damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought it was like a continuous show. I didn't know they did like different shit every episode.
They're all different.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They're keeping you on your toes.
Oh, it
That's how
definitely
they're
keeps you on your toes.
sucking their audience in.
It's one of those shows that you have to like pay attention to and watch, because you can't miss any details throughout, because it's all just kind of, it's all over the place. But I love it.
I've been struggling with finding something to do on Sunday nights, because Succession, I don't know if you ever heard of that show.
You told me about that one.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
A fantastic show. It ended a few
Dang.
Sundays ago. Season 4 was the last. It was one of those shows that like they did it right. It wasn't like Game of Thrones or any of those shows that like just continued and wasn't really like sure how to end and came up with some bullshit ending. They're like, okay, we've had 3 seasons, been killing it. We'll have one more season, season 4, we're gonna end.
Yeah.
And it just ended. They came up with this kind of, badass, cool ending, and they're just done. Like no remake
Damn.
or anything. So I've been struggling with finding something to do on Sunday nights.
You can watch Black Mirror.
Like, I mean, maybe.
And
Do they premiere new episodes? Or is it
Well,
like they just put the whole
I'm pretty
season?
sure they just dropped a whole season.
Yeah, that's how they do that.
Yeah.
Success, like they still, like HBO was like every Sunday.
I prefer just dropping a whole season.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I like having something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it kind of, Succession kind of replaced Game of Thrones for me. Like Game of Thrones was every Sunday at 8, and it ended, and then Succession was like, the first season was like kind of shortly after Game of Thrones, every Sunday at 8. So I was like, I just went from Game of Thrones to
You had a whole
Succession.
lineup.
Yeah, I was just like, boom, okay, like this just replaced Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Like, Game of Thrones was bullshit. How it ended was bullshit. It sucked.
I never
whatever.
watched it. Sorry.
Yeah,
Don't kill me.
Well, you can watch the show, but
Viewers are gonna have my ass.
well, just forget the ending because it's terrible.
Okay.
It's a horrible ending. But
Sucks.
that ended, and then Succession was like same time, same streamer, HBO. 8 o'clock, I was like, boom, perfect. I'll just do this. And they don't drop seasons all the time. It's just every Sunday. So I was like, this is perfect. But it ended, and now I'm struggling.
Damn, man.
It's
That's
terrible.
rough.
Yeah.
You gotta find something.
2023
You gotta
struggles.
find something to fill that void.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Drop
Don't do any drugs and alcohol.
I was thinking heroin, but I was like, nah.
I would 100% avoid that.
Maybe
but,
meth. I don't know. Drop us a comment if you think heroin or meth. What do you think?
How about-
Or a different show.
How about neither? How about a different show?
How about call your mom on Sunday? How about that?
There we go. All y'all, call your moms.
Which I do.
Call your dads.
I do FaceTime my mom on Sundays.
That's good.
She'll admit that. She
Yeah.
knows.
That's
Sometimes I skip certain Sundays.
Yeah.
But And then she'll text me on like Monday or Tuesday. It's like, you didn't FaceTime me.
That's your routine.
I'll get you.
Can't break the routine.
No, it's about it's all discipline.
Discipline.
You know.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well,
No.
I don't know. Give Black Mirror a shot. That'll keep you occupied for a while.
I'll try it out.
I like when they drop full series because then I can just kind of watch it on my own time and
Just binge.
yeah, I'm more of a binger. Ooh.
Binger?
Yeah, more of a binger. So
I've heard people like, people will wait for full seasons to go by.
like even if they are just releasing
Even if
them
they
one by
are
one.
every week, they'll
Yeah.
wait 6, 7, 10 weeks, and then they'll go back and just binge the whole thing. I'm like,
I get that.
really?
I get that model. Yeah.
get that?
I do a little bit.
Bro,
Yeah.
I have to know. I like waiting for. I like keeping on the. I like cliffhangers.
Sure.
That gets rid of cliffhangers.
It makes you look forward to it
Well,
more. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. If you're watching it week by week instead of just like binging the whole fucking thing, it's like, holy shit! Next Sunday, bro.
I mean, I like when there's a
gonna be
cliffhanger and it's like, oh, it's another episode. All right, cool. Get to find out what happened. Oh, cliffhanger? Oh, good thing there's another episode coming up.
These kids have no patience. These kids these days, man, they have no patience.
You know, and then when it's time for bed, you just leave it. After
leave
that
it.
episode, you start off the next day.
Well,
Start where you left off.
I'm gonna go home and watch Black Mirror.
There you go. Check it out.
I'm gonna binge that till 2:00 in the morning.
Dude, I'm telling you, I feel like once you start it, you're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck is this?
Does this suck you in?
Yeah.
Are there hot
I think it
chicks?
does. Are there hot chicks?
Yeah.
Sure. Absolutely there is.
Okay.
Yeah. You get a little bit of everything with that show.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, my interest is peaked.
There you
And
go.
obviously, I need a
Yeah,
new
I'm glad I
show
could
because I
sell
have
it.
no shows.
Glad I could sell it.
I have 0 shows. No shows.
I don't really either. I watched the new season of Black Mirror and
It's depressing.
kind of goes back to just watching
Did you
stuff I've
ever?
already seen before, you know what I mean?
Did you ever watch that show? Oh, what's it, The Boys? The anti-super.
Watched some of it.
What's it called? The Boys.
It's called The Boys. Yep.
I see like memes about it all the fucking time.
You watch
Is
it
it pretty?
at all?
I mean, I don't. Is it on Hulu or something?
Amazon Prime.
Oh, it's on Prime.
Yep.
I have Prime.
I do too.
I've never checked it out. I've never even seen a single episode.
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
It's they're superheroes, but they're like bad guys.
Yes.
They're dickheads.
They're like corrupt superheroes, pretty much.
okay.
Yeah.
I could get into that. Maybe.
It from what I've seen, it's a good show, but
Yeah.
it's one of those that I just never like got
I've
into.
seen a lot of
myself.
memes about it.
Yeah, it's very popular. A lot of people are into that, for sure. That might be one to add to the list.
Yeah, I
for
think
both
we'll
of
add
us.
that to the
Give
list.
Give us something to do. Give us something to watch.
I think you'll like Jack Ryan.
I've heard good things about that.
It has a Jim from The Office.
Oh, okay.
He's Jack Ryan, which is kind of surprising because it's Jim.
Yeah.
But he gets
But
like
it's more
jacked.
it's a serious role though.
Yeah, no, he's a badass.
Yeah.
He gets like jacked as fuck. There's like 2 or 3 seasons, and he plays like this, marine, like economics type guy.
Is that on the Netflix?
Prime.
Oh, that's on
No, it's
Prime
Prime.
too. Okay.
Yeah. There's like 2, maybe 3 seasons. But it's just like, it's Jim from The Office.
Yeah.
And he's like this badass dude. And he's got a gun and shit. And it's just like,
That's
this
the
is
thing about
weird.
The Office is like if you see anybody that was in The Office and anything else,
That's it,
it's
forever.
like, oh, it's Pam.
Yeah. Oh, it's Michael.
Yeah.
I think Steve Carell's he's probably done the most other stuff out of all of them.
Probably.
Like Jim's been in a lot of stuff. I haven't seen really any of the other actors in anything. Michael,
Craig
Jim.
Robinson.
Oh, oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
God, we talked. That's the fucking one of the greatest movies of all
That's the
time.
greatest. That's one of the goats movies.
It really is for a movie that wasn't really
was
hyped up at all.
It wasn't supposed to be anything.
No,
and it was amazing.
So amazing.
That's one of the GOAT movies.
it
Like that's
really
one of
is.
the GOAT comedies. Like if you think of like if I think of like a time machine type movie going back in time,
Right.
You know, there's Back to the Future, Tots of Time Machine, Terminator,
Yeah.
like whatever movies have like time travel. Tots of
That
Time
one
Machine
takes the cake.
It's
for
number
sure.
one.
It's a bunch of
It's
old
number
guys,
one.
old farts that go back to their youth and party it up and relive the glory days. Like
Yeah.
what can you not love
Like
about
fucking
that?
rage, fucking
Yeah.
ski, get fucked up. Dude, create Lugal.
Lugal.
Lugal?
Yes.
You cannot be a human being and hate that movie. You just
I agree.
can't. It's it's
Don't be-
fantastic.
Don't be commenting saying that movie stinks because we'll block you.
We'll block you. People will block you.
We'll block you and you're never invited here again.
We'll unfriend you. And you won't come to Biscuit's.
You'll never be allowed in my garage ever again.
No, you won't be able to come to Biscuit's summer party
Yeah,
that he's hosting.
that is going to happen.
You think so? Is
Yeah.
it? Is it?
Yes.
Fuck. You getting kegs?
Yeah.
Just get a keg.
One will probably do it.
One keg?
Yeah.
Oh, one keg. One keg can do a party of like 50.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And there's not going to be more than 50.
No,
and
the
if
keg
there
will
is-
last you a week.
Right.
or
That's
so.
okay too.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
fine.
I'm good with that.
Beer lasts for a
I do
while.
want to throw something though. That's going to happen. It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
For our birthdays.
Little basher.
Our birthdays.
That'd be a good idea. I think.
August.
Yep. Why get all crazy with the plans? Just throw the party here.
Yep.
You can celebrate all 3 birthdays.
There you go. Throw a bash.
Yep.
People just crash upstairs. It's an absolute bash. People passed out in the yard. Fucking
Like
cups everywhere.
Project X stuff.
Yeah, dude. Let's just throw like a straight up fucking college dorm party. Fuck it. Let all the neighbors know, like, hey,
man.
listen, you can come party if you want, but we're throwing a basher. It's gonna be loud.
Oh, I'm sure
gonna be a keg.
everyone in this neighborhood is gonna love that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Keep the keg in the garage. Plastic. Find one of those big red plastic cups.
Yep.
Boom. We'll have beer pong over here, flip cup over
Flip
there,
cup, beer bong,
all that shit.
beer
We'll
bat.
have-
That's what I was thinking of. Beer
Beer-
bat, dizzy bat.
Oh fuck that! No. The one where you spin
hated
on the
that,
fucking.
dude.
I don't
hated
get it. No,
I hated
it's
that.
stupid.
That was dumb.
Those will have bags. We'll have beer pong.
Dude,
And flip cup.
I always bailed on the dizzy bat because I knew if I did that, I was gonna puke everywhere.
Well, yeah, depending on on how many I've had.
Yeah.
Correct.
Well, because you pound a beer and then you spin around in a circle. Freaking,
No,
yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Nope.
Sorry.
I'm done.
Try again.
Nope,
Try again next time.
that's it.
I will play some flippy cup and beer pong though, I can tell you that much.
I'll whoop anybody's ass in both those
I will
games.
flip you on your tail.
Correct. No. Yeah, birthday basher.
Yeah, I
think-
think it's a good idea.
Invite the neighborhood.
Yep. Well, you heard it here first, podcasters.
Yep, you're all invited.
We'll release a date at a future date.
We'll release a date at a future date.
Yeah.
We will let you know.
Yep.
Bash.
That would be pretty crazy though.
For B's
People
30th.
People would not be happy with me.
Yeah, fuck them.
But I guess that's fine. I don't think anybody's really all that thrilled with me now.
Do they like you anyway?
Yeah, I was gonna say probably
Like,
not.
fuck
so I just live up to my
I mean, didn't you
potential,
just
I
tell
guess.
them, like, I mean, it's my 30th birthday.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a bash.
What are you gonna do?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You were invited. Invited the whole
You could
neighborhood.
have came and enjoyed it instead you complained.
Yeah, exactly. You could have been part of the noise instead of bitching about it.
Yeah, that's true.
We can invite your hot ass neighbor.
Oh,
Don't even know her name, but she's a neighbor.
my goodness. Told you that story earlier. My awkwardness.
Listen, sometimes they're so attractive that it catches you off guard.
It was 6 a.m. too.
I wouldn't
wasn't
even.
with it.
I probably wouldn't have even said anything. I would just like awkwardly wave.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been me. I didn't do anything. I wouldn't have done anything better, honestly.
For the viewers out there,
Do you want to tell the story?
I'll tell the story.
I'll let you
It's a
tell
pretty
the story.
quick story.
It was you, so you tell the story.
I was up pretty early in the morning, 6 a.m. Early enough for me.
That's early.
Taking the pups out. It's normal though.
Yep.
Normal routine. Taking the pups out in the morning. All of a sudden, I see a little foofy dog coming around the corner, like right next to my house in my yard, and I was like, "Oh, that's my neighbor's dog." My neighbor is very attractive, very nice, you know. And so I was thrown off, and I kind of peeked around. My neighbor's just like standing in the yard, and
In your yard.
yeah, and just like faced right at me. And I'm like, oh, well, I need to say something. So the best that I could come up with is, morning. Just goofy as can be. But I was completely thrown off. And she said good morning. She smiled. She was nice about it. And then it was kind of like, all right, well, I should say something else. Could come up with nothing else to say. So I just turned around.
Went back inside.
Well, no, because Sadie wasn't
like-
done with their business yet, so it's just.
Oh,
kind of
so
like
you're
we
still
were both
staying
just
in
kind of
there.
walking around out there in silence, and it was just awkward. So I'm usually not that awkward, but for whatever reason, just kind of froze that day.
You also said she looked pretty hot.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. So it got in my head for sure at 6 a.m.
I mean, when you're not ready, you're not prepared,
Yeah.
and you have no alcohol in your system at all, you're off guard.
I was like waking up still. I hadn't even had caffeine yet.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's like double trouble.
Yeah, that's just a bad situation
So
all around.
And then of course, like I just overthink it all. So I'm just like walking back inside. It's like, come on, Ben, what are you doing?
She thinks you're a loser. God damn it. Dude, honestly, like, we beat ourselves up on interactions like that.
Well, yeah. Oh, she
It's-
doesn't
it's
remember
crazy.
anything about that. But
No, she doesn't get, like, I guarantee you, they don't give a fuck. They don't remember.
Yeah.
They don't remember anything. As soon as you're, like, awkward or, like, non-rememberable in any way.
Correct.
Memorable.
Memorable.
Rememberable. If you're non-rememberable, because I'm making up
If you're
words.
non-refundable.
Yes. We make up words here. Fuck you. If you're non-rememberable,
Yeah.
then it's just like she literally forgets it like 10 seconds later.
Well, yeah. I mean,
100%.
that's like with any interaction, though, with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like you might think it was the worst interaction ever.
Correct.
And like you, and I say you, but me, I guess, beat yourself up more than it's necessary because
Correct.
that person is not going to remember.
Yeah,
That
and
interaction whatsoever.
I have like legit social anxiety, like on the reels.
Yeah.
So I analyze every interaction I have with people.
I do too.
Overanalyze.
Yes.
And I think of like, I literally will have like a random interaction with some stranger, and I'll literally be walking away think, oh, did they think this? Why did I say that? Oh, what did they think? Like, oh, what happened? Like, it's
I do that
insane.
too.
It's
Yeah.
insane,
It
dude.
is.
I am insane. That is literally something like people like don't know about me. Like I analyze shit like that. It's crazy.
Yep.
So interactions like that, especially with like hot chicks, it's like it's worse. Like you way overanalyze, and it's like
Big
they don't,
time.
They don't care, bro.
Yeah.
They get awkward interactions like that,
All the
like
time,
10
right?
times a day.
Yeah.
They get approached everywhere they go, at work, the gym, fucking grocery stores. Like they get approached all the time by fucking dudes who are like, hey, you ain't cute today.
Hey, good morning.
Morning. It's fucking stupid, man.
Yeah.
They literally don't care at all. They get it all the time.
Genuinely, I was just trying to be nice, but I just couldn't think of anything to say. That's
Yeah.
all.
At 6 a.m., like,
I wasn't trying to be weird.
I would have said, like, why the fuck are we up right now?
Yeah.
Like, we should be in bed together. Wait, what?
Did you say something?
What? No, I didn't say anything. Is my mic on?
Hello?
Hello?
Who?
What?
What? Where? When? Why? Yeah, I don't know. It's just did beat myself up though on the way back in. It's like, man,
Nah,
it's not a good way to start my Wednesday morning.
nothing to beat yourself up on.
No, I know.
Never be afraid to approach.
No,
Because honestly,
that's not even the thing. It's just like I can,
yeah, it was situational.
I just couldn't speak words at that.
It was
very moment.
situational.
Yeah,
It was situational.
just caught off guard.
That's one thing I've noticed. Like, and honestly, I'll say this too. I don't care if anybody gets pissed off. Like, the more attractive they are, the more just like boring they are to talk to.
Sometimes.
A lot of times, it's like you're like, it's so funny. Like the hottest girl at the bar, you go up to her and strike up a conversation. It's like you start talking to her for like 30 seconds, and it's like you're talking to a fucking 12-year-old.
Sure.
And it's
Could
like,
be.
I was scared to come up and talk to you. Seriously? What the fuck? Like, oh, hey, oh, how are you? Like, it's like the easiest, stupidest thing. It's like, you're literally, it's like talking to a 13-year-old girl. Like, you're so dumb.
I think that probably goes both ways.
Not to be I'm not, not
Yeah.
being insulting or anything, but
Yeah.
it's just like, you don't need to be intimidated.
It's not always
By anybody.
Yeah, no.
Ever.
No. I think the key there is just don't be intimidated to go up and talk to somebody.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because
Doesn't matter who it is.
they're stupid.
Well, we're all stupid. We're all stupid.
They're stupid and they're a bimbo, and
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You get my point, though.
I do.
Just don't be intimidated by
Doesn't matter who it is.
She's not intimidated by you.
Well, put her pants on one leg at a time.
Exactly.
Yep.
She wakes up and takes a shit in the morning just like we do.
Correct. We all shit.
Correct.
The point is, we all take shits.
Yep. We're all human.
We all take dumps.
And on that note, I think we're going to wrap it up. We got to wrap it there before we
Do
go.
we? All right.
Yeah, we got to wrap
Yep.
it up. How long have we been going?
Probably a little under an hour
A little under an hour?
officially. Yeah. That's okay though.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We'll wrap it up there.
We talked about some really hot topics in the world.
Hot, stinky topics.
Hot, stinky topics. Everybody poops. PSA.
Listen,
Everybody poops.
your mom's a subscriber, so you
Yes.
should be too
Yep.
if you're watching. And we appreciate you guys tuning in to our podcast.
To all the moms subscribing out there, we appreciate you.
Yeah, all the moms, you know who you are.
Oh my God.
We'll catch you on the next episode. See you later. Peace out.
Cheerio. Cheerios.
Honey nut? Honey nut? Honey nut?